Heard it's great. No, for real. Mel Gibson told me. So you gotta go. I've never met Mel Gibson. So, huh? Mel Gibson is an incredible filmmaker. And he's the only guy that beat the American media machine. It's a very difficult fight. I've tried it. And I lost. Oh, no, they'll whoop you good. You can't even bug the system just a little bit. Look at Britney. Britney Spears just wanted to have a couple babies. Look what they did to that girl. Fucking awful, man. She had to shave her head. Just take the heat off her pussy for a minute. I mean, it was like all that shit happened to her. Some people know how to beat it. The politicians, they can beat that shit because they get caught in... Remember Gavin Newsom, he's the mayor of San Fran, right? So he gets caught fucking his campaign manager's wife. They were like doing blow and all that shit. It's pretty old. I like Gavin Newsom though. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? It was just campaign man. His whole job was to be like, this guy right here is a hell of a guy. So it's a pretty dirty dog, right? So, but he got away with it. He's still like Teflon politician. And you know what he did? Checked himself into rehab. That's the move in America. I don't know what it's like in Britain, but in America, it's secret celebrity system. Rehab is base. For regular people, that's like, you got to go there and get better and shit. But in the media style, like, it's up to San Francisco Mayor Gavin Newsom. Base, nigga, I'm in rehab. Woo! 60 days. I got 60 days. I don't want to hear it. And I didn't know about rehab when the media got me, and they hit me with the crackhead rumor. That shit was fucked up. And I'm a skinny black dude. I can't defend myself. It's hard, people just believe that shit. It's very hard to defend yourself in that. Who else got in trouble? They get everybody. Elliot Spitzer. I actually like Elliot Spitzer, too. I got a lot to say about that. I should just, come on, man. Can't anybody, am I the only one that can you see the codes, Sherrod? You see the codes. You see the codes, right? It's always about something. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you actually understand what I'm saying?
Elliot, they all play that same game.
It's not Elliot Spitzer, though. It's that dirty-ass system.
Right.
Everybody gets in trouble, but not for the same kind of reasons. I can't explain it. It's a very big idea, and I don't know how to distill it without sounding like a crazy conspiracy nut. But it's not a conspiracy. It's actual fact. You ever read this thing about Lincoln and Kennedy? Somewhere on the internet, you'll find it. It's a list of similarities between, like, you know what I mean? Like Abraham Lincoln's secretary's last name was Kennedy. Kennedy's secretary's last name was Lincoln. I used to be an usher at Ford's Theater where Lincoln got shot when I was in high school. I had nothing to do with the murder. But I just paid attention to these types of things. You know what I mean? Like the way they be trying to roll Barack over like he's Martin Luther King. That's a complete media phenomenon. I didn't draw that line. Martin Luther King was not an elected official. He wasn't. He was a chosen official, but he was not an elected official. That's a difference. Someone sees a young preacher this charismatic, they say, you know what, this guy could actually lead our movement. And at first they asked him, he said, I don't want to do it. They said, why don't you want to do it? Because I'm 22, bitch, I'm getting pussy, I'm having fun. But then eventually he's going to understand like this movement is bigger than him and yet may not have been the same movement without just that one individual. Now, okay, here comes Barack. Barack runs and it was just, that shit happens. You know what I mean? Can't explain it. Yes, I can. Barack runs against John McCain, right? Barack's campaign song with Stevie Wonder's Sign Seal delivered, I'm yours, right? Stevie Wonder sponsors a bill for the Martin Luther King holiday. John McCain is from the only state that refused the Martin Luther King holiday, the state of Arizona. Anyway, the point is, it's the same shit with all these people. Elliot Spitzer. Elliot Spitzer, how could he go to a call girl after he was busting prostitution rings in New York? I'll tell you how. Because he was the fucking attorney general. If you're the attorney general and someone puts a docket on your desk, he can't be like, I can't bust these people. I buy pussy. He just has to go and prosecute the case. That's his job. He wins cases. Of course, he's going to have political aspirations because he was good at what he did. And then Nas, remember when Nas went crazy on the radio and he said, Hot 97 is taking money to play these records and da-da-da-da-da. And everyone was like, Nas is insane. And Elliot Spitzer was like, I'm going to look into that. And Elliot Spitzer went in there and he was like, hey, these guys are taking payola. And they fucking ended the practice, the age-old practice of payola in radio. And then years later, he's gonna get busted at the fucking Mayflower Hotel in Washington, D.C. buying pussy. Let me tell you something, I'm from D.C. Do you know Mayflower Hotel? That's where Marion Barry was smoking crack while he was fucking a girl that wasn't supposed to be. The point is this. Getting caught with a call girl at the Mayflower Hotel is like getting caught with a cheeseburger at McDonald's. Nigga, that is where you're supposed to do those kinds of things. And then the girl comes out with a MySpace page and she's like, oh, the reason I was sucking all these dicks is because I was trying to work on my music career. I'm a musician. I said a magician. She said musician, but I heard magician. Ladies and gentlemen, for my next trick, I'm going to suck a record contract out of an attorney general's dick. Ta-da, same label as Nas. And you know what's so crazy about that shit? Which brings me back to the whole thing I was saying in the first place, is that Elliot Spitzer was gonna get prosecuted under the Mann Act. And that says it all. You know the Mann Act? The Mann Act? The Mann Act. Sherrod, you don't know the Mann Act? No. You better know. In your line of work, you need to know these things. The Mann Act is the law that says it's illegal to take a girl across state lines for purposes of debauchery. The Mann Act was written to get one man, and that man was Jack motherfucking Johnson, the first black heavyweight champion of the world. He used to beat the shit out of white men and leave the arena with white women in the 20s. It was amazing. He fucked the whole Matrix up. When Jack Johnson won the world championship, he chased the white champion. Back then, white champions would be like, I don't fight black people. It's beneath me. But really, they were scared to death. Jack Johnson was huge. And you seen them old tapes and them boxers. Them motherfuckers had that style like this. Jack Johnson moved like a modern person. You know, these motherfuckers, if I had a time machine, I could be the heavyweight champion of the world. Is this motherfucker pointing his fist at himself? I beat the shit out of these guys. It was amazing. I mean, if you watch some of these Jack Johnson, because back then, you know, they wasn't the same fight regulations. He would whoop their ass for hours. This was before cable television and all that shit. Them just bop, 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 ew, and it was fucking amazing. And then he would leave the arena, and he would openly have sex with white women all the time. Now, you think he would get persecuted for that, but they never touched him. Because the heavyweight champion of the world is the most prestigious title in sports, period. You know who suffered for that? The white women. One killed herself. No, one killed herself. I mean, they fucking ostracized these women like you wouldn't believe. Just cut them off from everything they knew and loved for fucking around with Jack Johnson. And then they couldn't stop Jack Johnson. The headline of the paper say, Jack Johnson is it. They chased this nigga around. They made the Mann Act. He had to flee the country. He was living in exile, couldn't fight anymore. When Muhammad Ali saw Jack Johnson's story on Broadway, he said, that is my story. If you change white women to Islam, he said, that is my story, right? Jack Johnson just got pardoned in 2005. Do you know who sponsored that bill? John McCain. Cleaning up from that Martin Luther King shit. I'm telling you, it's all fucking connected. It's a very flimsy system of pseudo or false morality. Is anybody in here gay? Get her! No, it's good. I'm totally joking. This is New York. Are you gay for real? Okay, so you know the gay marriage is illegal, right? Why do you think that that's illegal?
People suck. I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that.
Do you even care about marriage?
Yeah, I want to get married. Eventually.
It's really
To a girl or a guy?
Girl.
Just checking. Why do you think it's illegal?
People are scared of change.
Do you think so?
morality.
Who said morality? Do you think so? I don't. Whose morality?
Experience.
Who said big business? She knows what's going on. Huh? Hmm? Yeah?
Even kids get married, they're gonna wake up to the reality of problems of marriage just like everybody else.
And that's all good and well. You see, here's the thing. No matter what your morality is, it's still a secular society. So even if gay marriage is against my own personal beliefs, I can't necessarily believe a government that would say we don't want to do that for moral purposes. Not while you fucking bombing Iraq like that, or sending motherfuckers to Afghanistan like that. I mean, you can't be hitting me with all this dubious ass morality. They say morality because that's what their constituents need to hear, and because they think that's what their constituents want to hear. But honestly, Bill Clinton said 90% of the shit that people talk about has nothing to do with what the actual job of the president is about. You think the president be sitting around, what time is it, 10 o'clock? Oh, we got that gay meeting. Hey, guys, what are we going to do about that? I mean, they don't give a fuck about it. No, who actually is going to give a fuck? Big business. And I have a whole belief system out that you just don't want to know about. I'll tell you part of it. All right, it's a tiered. Listen, marriage laws are fucked up in America. I don't think that the government should have that much say in actually how people devise a marriage, because a marriage, right, devoid of any kind of religious belief or emotion like love is a business contract, period and simple. And tons of people in Washington or legislative bodies, even guys like Elliot Spitzer that have wives or fuck prostitutes, live in loveless marriages. And they have these shits arranged because they're in such a high social stratosphere that they have to keep up a certain appearance. So why are they imprisoned by their own marriage? It's this form of economic slavery. And if you look at the way this shit happens, corporations were made legal in the United States by the 14th Amendment, right? Or 15th Amendment, which freed the slaves. And then under those rights, people said, we want the same rights as those motherfuckers as collective individuals, right? And if you're a collective individual and two collective individuals want to do business with one another, one is masculine, one is feminine, so they define a marriage institution between man and woman. But what if corporations is gay? I'm just saying. What if Aunt Jemima doesn't want to be with Uncle Ben? What if Aunt Jemima wants to do business with Sarah Lee? Well, wait a minute. What if Uncle Ben wants to do business with Mr. Clean? That's all I'm saying. Guys, wait a minute. That's a little gay. I'm sorry, I thought that was funny. What if Aunt Jemima? I don't think that's what Mr. Clean was. Uncle Ben want to do. Maybe I should have picked different companies. I put myself in a bad position. I'm just joking around. You're like, we don't want to hear this shit. It's just a conspiracy theory. I believe in aliens too, bitch. How about that? They're coming. Gay aliens, they're here. All that shit, fake. World Trade Center, fake. You want to know who blew that shit up for real? I ain't gonna say that. But you know, it's my own personal thing. I don't even want to say that shit. It's, yeah. You know who I think blew up the World Trade Center? Ashton Kutcher. America, you have been pumped. Fake. Why did he blow up the World Trade Center? I don't want to sound like a cynic. Shit was crazy. I don't know the truth, but I know who does. Strippers. They know everything. Does anyone have a cigarette?
Yeah. Rubber light?
Sure. Good on you, mate. I wish I had it. Your accents are so nice. Huh? And I do listen to BBC News. We all listen to the BBC. You're all listening to the BBC. That's what they say all the time. GMT. Oh, every time you say what time it is, it goes GMT. What does that mean? Whose mountain? Greenwich. Oh. It's the center. Oh, okay. Meantime. Greenwich Mean Time. Is that where the phrase mean time comes from?
Yeah, baby.
Wow, you can tell that your country conquered a lot of shit, man. Greenwich Mean Time. I learn shit every day. It's Greenwich Mean Time. Have you ever heard that before? Yeah, bro, you ever heard that before?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, you're from Ireland, though.
Hang on down the middle of London, pretty much.
You, Greenwich Mean Time? What's so mean about it? It's a time. Oh, okay.
Like it's 0 degrees.
Okay. You ever seen a guy's mind stretch?
I might buy for it. Like in the 24 hours, like 0, like, you know.
Oh, I don't do that 24-hour clock shit. I hate that shit. It's 1,500 o'clock. 1,500.
You got moved here, right? Like to make life easy. Got blocks.
No, I don't like that shit. That's when it's good to have them strippers around. Strippers are like the Google of the streets. Never seen somebody answer so many questions without a crystal ball. It's true. It's amazing. Skill sets. Girls be here. I'm an accountant. I'm a dog trainer. Every goddamn thing. It's amazing. All right, it was something hilarious though. All this shit is depressing. Ashton Kutcher didn't blow up those buildings, by the way. I don't want you to think. I'm not gonna put that on him. Huh?
If he did, who was he pumping?
American people. American person is one of the most lied to people in the world. That's our whole game with America. Because freedom is not a privilege, my friend. It is a fucking burden. Because a free person has to make choices all the time. And you can't make a good choice unless you have the information. And in America, it's not like China. You know in China when they had the earthquakes, you know what the headline was in the newspaper? What earthquake? They don't tell those people shit. In America, they'll tell you every goddamn thing. And then they don't prioritize the information. You gotta figure all that shit out for yourself. That's right. The war be breaking out, and you'll be like, did Michael Jackson fuck them kids? That gets shuffled funny. Because we live in the age of spin. You got to be so smart to live nowadays in the age of spin. You watch the news, that's not an absolute truth. That is a version of the truth. People tune into the version of the truth that makes them feel more comfortable. Sometimes I watch CNN and I be feeling bad and I turn to Fox. Like, phew, we're winning again. You got to just switch frequencies. That shit is not the truth. All the time. They'll tell you the truth, man. That shit, man. That's why I like Anderson Cooper, because you can tell when he doesn't believe the story he's reading. He's just like... I just work here, Dave. I don't know. There's something to it. It's not that. You know what it is about the age of spin? Because they play so much words, I don't even know what the fuck anybody's talking about anymore. How can you actually know? How can you make a decision? It's like, you know what I mean? The way that we, like, okay, Planned Parenthood, right? Planned Parenthood is actually for abortions. It's for people who didn't plan shit out. So you don't know if you're pro-choice or you're anti-consequences. The whole shit is... If you think about them shits long enough, you'll go fucking crazy. And that's when you gotta find a stripper and be like, bitch, explain this to me. You know the dark side. Semantics. Man. I know. All right, I should get out of here. I'm freaking myself out. And I'm hungry. And I just got here. And then I was like, I got in the car and said, take me to the comedy club. And that's how I got here. I don't know. Like, what happened with you guys? You guys just decide, like, how do you decide to come here? Like, you two guys right here. I mean, literally, I look at you guys, I can't imagine what your story is, but I know you, like, okay, how old are you guys?
19.
You're 19, of course. They're too young to drink, but they just the right age to have a great ass time. I have been 19. I can't even fucking explain what that was like. It's great. I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, you know, I remember what it was like for me. I don't know what you... Huh? How can I explain what 19 was? How can you have a good time? Oh, that's right. You are Australian. You can have a good time without drinking, can't you? You have a great time without drinking. I do it all the time. I was in Saudi Arabia. I didn't drink a drop the whole time I was there. And I had a blast. Dave, what'd you do for fun in Saudi Arabia? Well, I drove an Escalade with 16-cent gas. That shit was fucking great. Drove that motherfucker in circles. What oil problem? You gotta see it to believe it in Saudi. Them motherfuckers. There is no gas station. You just roll out. Time to roll. That shit was great. I went to Dubai. You ever been in this place, Dubai? How is it? Well, have you ever seen the movie Blade Runner? It's like that, but sunny, with no robots or problems. Oh, it was fucking great. And there's somebody, they building shit like you wouldn't. I mean, that shit looked like Legoland. That shit is amazing. I'm not exaggerating. I seen a billboard. We driving down Sheikh Mohammed Highway, whatever it is. They got a billboard inside the highway. It say, "We will build your skyscraper." I said, who the fuck is that for? Like, who's gonna pull up like, oh, let me get this number. I've been looking for somebody to build my skyscraper. Yes, could you erect a skyscraper for me? I saw your billboard. We're busy. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. When I was there, they had 212 skyscrapers in production. If you can imagine what that looks like. 212. You know those big construction cranes? Half of all those cranes that exist on Earth was in that city, building 212 skyscrapers. That would be like if somebody said, I'm going to build Manhattan in the next 8 months. That's what's happening on planet Earth today. And another 45 minutes probably. They're all taking a break. And by they all, I mean the Pakistanis and Bengalis, as it's spelled. Everything has a soft underbelly. Yes, where else have I been? You guys are British, so you've been everywhere. I don't care how obscure a place is. I've never gone someplace and not seen a British person. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. I was in Asia. I went to the Philippines. Who said that? Oh, you're Filipino?
No.
Oh, what's the other half?
Not mad.
You're not gonna believe it. No, my wife is Filipina. Yeah, and my kids, you know, are Puerto Rican somehow. I don't know how that happened, but I guess when we get together, we make Latinos together. They're not Puerto Rican. They've never even been to Puerto Rico. Why'd I bring it? Oh, I'll tell you what. Have you ever been to the Philippines before? Okay, I went there, and I like the Philippines. I was actually, you know, I did not enjoy the poverty. I shouldn't even bring this up. I'd say it if Sherrod was here. It's the kind of thing, it's like, you know, when you're a comedian and you see something horrible, you should just only tell other comedians about that. Because everyone else is going to, you know, we had that worldview. I'll tell you because you're a comedian, all right? It's not funny at all. I'll tell you, it wasn't funny when I saw it. I'll tell you when it was funny. Okay, so we're driving down the street in the Philippines. It was like urban area. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to Asia. Traffic, not so good. As a matter of fact, it's horrendous traffic. Small, you know, it's somewhat chaotic. For me, for my American standards. Excuse me, everybody. Whatever. Okay, you've seen hood movies. You picture bad neighborhoods. You've heard all these things, but you got to see, you know, real poverty. Like when an American sees it, you can't help but be like, "Holy shit!" Okay, so we made a couple turns trying to get out of traffic, and then we turned into it was like the real world, real poverty. What do I mean by real poverty? Well, there were tons of things that I saw in that instant. Like we turned a corner and all of a sudden it was like, I've never seen any of this shit before in my life. One of the things was, because it was an urban setting, you have to imagine it's a city, but there was a guy and he was, it wasn't funny to me. This was not my initial reaction. And I need to tell you that, but you're a comedian, so please look at it with those glasses. This is like that Kramer moment I was so worried about. Okay, we turned the corner and there was a guy who's walking and he had no clothes on, right? Now, that shit could happen in New York, but the way he was walking was like he didn't have no clothes anywhere. Like, it wasn't like he was walking to some clothes he had. He was just walking like, I'm naked, B. So like, I know, now, it wasn't funny to me at all. My kids were in the back. They were like, oh, shit. Like, you know, they're like 5 and 8. Oh! Like, all right, so now, their reaction to it made me want to just because they're kids. And I remember what it's like being a kid. And he was naked, man, in the city. And all right. So I explained to the kids, listen, guys, you know, this is what the world is like. There's people out here don't have da-da-da-da-da, you know. There's grandmothers from there. She's explained to them, Mom, we all explained to them. The kids like, oh, snap, okay. So then we come back to America. It's like 8 days later. And we split up. Kids go back to Ohio. I said, I got to go to LA, take care of some business. I went to Hollywood for a minute. And then my wife calls me up. And she says, and she's crying. I go, what's going on? She goes, she did it. I said, who did what? She's like, Manny Pacquiao, he won. And I said, oh, it's fucking great. You know, this happy. She said, finally, you know what I mean? Filipino people feel a lot of pride when Manny Pacquiao won, and it was kind of touching the way she felt. And then she said he's going to give his money to the poor. And then I say to my wife, and this one was funny, I hope he buys that guy some pants or something. And she felt like, but it was funny because it was weeks later, and it was an emotional moment, and it was so emotional. I felt a little uncomfortable, so I just had to throw a little joke in there about the guy who saw with no pants. As a matter of fact, this show is dedicated to that guy. The show's to the guy. Not just my set. I'm dedicating all you guys to shows. Some of the shit that I wrote. It's uncomfortable. I really didn't have anything to talk about. Oh, hey, thanks. See that Barack was right. We can do this. It's going to be great. America's going to be great again. You'll all see. Cause I don't even, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, this is the first time I really voted. As I was an Ohio voter, so I said this might be important. And as soon as I walked into the polling place, you know what they said? Barack's got another one, and I said. And I was, you know, I mean, why are you gonna assume that I'm gonna vote for Barack just because I'm black? Because I'm also rich. Maybe I don't want my taxes to go up. I mean, that's just my luck. As soon as I get some money, that's when it's like, we get a black president, like, come on, Dave, let's be responsible. All right, Barack, all right. No, I'm glad to do it. They just raised my taxes. This is going to healthcare. I'm glad to do it. You know why? Because Americans should be allowed to be sick if they need to be. I hope you have a good trip here. Do not get sick in this motherfucker or you are doomed. We don't even give a fuck about our own citizens. You think we're going to help you? They have that Lords of London on you. We don't give a fuck. You gotta pay China back. And I've been to China. And I saw the Great Wall of China. Have you seen it yet? Anybody here seen the Great Wall? Anyone? You've been to China? Are you Chinese?
No, Korean.
Oh, man, you must have been so jealous. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. You guys got the demilitarized zone. That's great. I mean, what do you call it? What do you guys got in Korea? The DMZ, right? The something parallel.
Yeah,
45th parallel. It's a thin layer of America protecting you. I'm just kidding. Did you like the Great Wall?
I did.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know why? Because it's the largest man-made object on Earth. That's what they said. And she claimed, the tour guide, that it's the only man-made object visible from space. I have yet to confirm that. I'm still getting my space money together. But it was amazing. Man. I personally was amazed. Because I didn't know that ancient Chinese people actually had, Mexicans like that. I'm not saying Mexicans built that wall. I'm saying Chinese built that wall to keep Mexicans out of China. That's a very advanced culture. America didn't think of that till 5 years ago. I was kidding. Well, did I make that up? I'm sorry. I thought we were going to build something in Texas. Was that me? Oh, no, that wasn't my idea, was it? that was an easy joke and it was wrong. And you know what? Anyway. You know, if I was the king of the world though, honestly, I would give illegal immigrants just enough legal status so that they could at least get a driver's license and, you know what I mean, call the police if something happened. You know what I mean? If you're illegal, you can't even call the police. You know how much crazy shit? Look, I don't even want to talk. It's not, listen, I'm going to finish up right now. This is it. That's all I'm going to say. All right, you seen the paper, right? I shouldn't even bring this up because it's not funny, but it's just an illustration of where things are headed. And, you know, there's a high incidence of violence in America, right? And violent crimes and all these like extraordinary crimes you read about. And I personally believe that the reason these crimes happen is because our paper chase is so volatile that something about America is criminal to be poor. Like, you know, make you feel bad, so bad it's like you got to do something to steal. Something very desperate about our paper chase, just culturally. I'm not blaming the government. I'm not blaming, but it's just evolved into that. Now, so I read them sometimes. These horrific crimes will happen in Houston, Texas. There was a serial rapist, which rape, by the way, is never funny ever. And the only reason I bring this particular rapist up is because all his victims were men. I'm not joking. 7 men. So you can't YouTube this. This is really 7 men in the Houston area came forward and reported this guy, which means he must have raped thousands. Because that is a very difficult phone call for a man to make. I'm just saying. It's not the same like when you get raped, ladies. There's no hotline or support group for that. When a man gets raped in our culture, you just gotta get up, walk that shit off like, oh, got raped. Got a man up about it. You gotta be talking about it. These guys don't really care about each other in America. I can't explain it, but I don't know what a British dude would do. You might, but in America, you know what I mean? In Houston, Texas, I don't know, you haven't been to Houston yet. That's not the shit. That's not. Like, if dudes go out, like, okay, these two dudes might be best friends, right? They're gonna get out, they're gonna say, hey, let's split a cab home, right? They're gonna get, and his buddy gonna be like, he's gonna get out the cab, and before he even get over at the cab might pull off. His buddy's like, where you from? They don't play that shit in Houston. Houston, do be like, hey, man, could y'all, just wait for a minute till I get in the house. And I'll flick the porch lights on and off, let you know. You pull off, they'll be furious. Hey, y'all could have just waited for a minute before I got in the house last night. Man, we was tired, all right? Shit, we had to drop everybody off. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? I got raped last night, baby. This is American culture. So I can culturally profile these people. The victims. Culturally, I could make an educated guess that the victims of these attacks were white. And not for any other reason except that black people have such a bad relationship with police in America. I don't think they would have called the police. I think only a white person would feel comfortable enough to make that phone call the way the climate is in America. Socially. You know what I'm saying? It's just black people don't call police for anything. I live in a white neighborhood now. My white neighbors call the police for everything. It's amazing.
Hello, police? Yes. My neighbor's playing their music very loud, and I need police intervention for this. I don't want to handle this myself.
It's fucking amazing. I've heard black dudes getting shot like, oh, call Earl, quick. Time to bring a pistol, some shit's going on. It's amazing. Earl, what's wrong with you? Oh, I got raped, man. What? Raped? Yeah, they raped me. Let me use your cell phone, man. I'll call the police so I can fill out a report. Call the police? Fuck that shit. Nobody raped somebody in our crew. We're gonna handle that shit ourselves. What do you mean we're gonna handle it ourselves? What you trying to do? I tell you what we're gonna do. We can go to their neighborhood and fuck somebody in their crew in the butt. Then we'll come out and be like, yeah, fuck that. You gonna get them motherfuckers. That's when I walk in. Hey guys, what's going on? Dave, Earl just got raped. Raped? Oh, they got me, Dave. Yeah, man. We can go in their neighborhood and fuck one of their crew in the butt. That's when I had my boys in the hood moment. I can't get in that car though, boy. What? You just gonna let somebody fuck her like that and you ain't gonna do nothing? Hey, listen, man. All right. I got kids and I got family. I'm famous, all right? I got shit to lose. I can't just be raping people every time I want to settle my differences. Why don't we just call the police or something? Can't call the police, baby. Raped. All right, hold on. Let's just think about this, okay? Shit. All right, look, I got some money, all right? Why don't we just hire some gangsters? Rape these guys for us. Then it turns into The Godfather. I go to Little Italy, pay them gangsters off, and they be driving around the hood. There he goes. Hey, you, come here. Let me talk to you for a second. And the guy be looking like, oh, maybe you want to buy some crack. Hey, what's going on, guys? And then they put him down. Pull his pants down. Pull down their pants. And right before they rape him, he says, Dave Chappelle says hello. And I'm at the opera. And my cell phone vibrates. Hello? It's done. Okay. I told him Dave Chappelle said, you said my name? Not an appropriate joke, I know. Male rape is on the line. It's not rape. It's not funny, but it's so bad that it's. You know what? It's the kind of joke that I would tell in a nightclub, but I would never tell this joke on television. Even though I might, maybe I will. Maybe I will. I have mixed feelings about it because it actually happened. You know what I mean? And I want them 7 victims to be like watching and then be like. And then after I do this show on the television, and I might be doing a concert or something, and I'll be walking in the backstage, and I'll be like, hey, Dave. And the guy be like, Dave. I'm like, hey, man, be like, I'm the Houston rapist. Thanks for the shout out. That's fucking awful, I know. I feel strange about that whole... The whole show has been weird for me. But you know why I'm doing it? For sushi. Can I have some sushi money for this? Tonight I'm going to have sushi dinner. No, I'm going to go get sushi for myself. Hopefully with some of their money. And do you know why? Because I live in a place in America called Ohio. Ohio is a great place. It's the birthplace of aviation. So they say. Wright brothers built their little plane there. Our license plate says it's the heart of the all, and our state motto is, with God, all things are possible. However, I'll tell you what's not possible in Ohio is getting a good sushi dinner because it's too fucking far from the water, and that fish be tasting funny as shit. So every time I come to New York, I try to get myself a decent sushi dinner. And I take a picture of it on my iPhone and I send it to my wife with a little caption that says, "In your motherfucking face, baby." And then she texts me back, LOL, fuck you. You know, we have a funny relationship. We really do. We have a good relationship. As a matter of fact, it's amazing that she's not with me. Because I depend on my wife so much. My kids think I am their brother. It's fucking awful. I'm like, hey, y'all, let's watch some TV. Mom says we can't. Oh, come on. That's crazy. It is crazy. I got, man, don't get me started talking about the kids. You know, one time with my wife, when we argue, everybody argues, but sometimes like I'll vent on stage. It's not cool. It's kind of unfair, but it makes me feel good. And one time I was doing that shit, right? And I guess one of her girlfriends was in the audience and text messaged her, and then she come to the show with the kids. But I didn't know. It was an early show. So, but then I seen her, and then I seen the kids, and then, you know, I had this ego thing. So now I feel like, well, I'm not backing down because the kids are here. They're going to have to learn somehow. Because now I just don't want, you know what I mean? Switch my shit up. It was crazy. It was the wrong decision. Then after the show, we in the green room arguing, and I say, man, I'm talking all that shit. I don't want to talk about this shit. Fuck it! I'll go up like this, and my car don't start. So now she gotta get me a ride home. I get in the car and try to play like I'm asleep. But really, I was awake. I just didn't want to talk about the show. And you know who else was awake? My son, my oldest son, in the back. And I hear him say, "Mom, what is pussy?" I know, I felt awful. And then I had to hear my poor wife explain to her 7-year-old son. It was terrible. She was like, well, whew. I could feel her looking at me with hatred, but I was still faking like this. Well, son, pussy is what keeps this family together. I got so many jokes about them kids. I'm not ready for that, though. I'm ready for that sushi dinner. Spicy tuna, I can taste it. Salmon with the crispy shit on it. I don't know what that shit is. What is it? You're probably right. Tempura flakes. Are you a chef or something? You just can tell. Yeah, sushi's good shit. It is really good shit. You know, like going to a restaurant, you take your shoes off, and then they'll be like, "Sir, put your shoes back on." Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, you guys. I just get into the whole thing like I pretend like I'm I'm sorry, little fellas, because I know you're 19. You got a lot of adventures to get into. That city is calling you. And you're probably too young to remember, but there was a song just about what you guys are going through tonight. And it came out in the 80s. And it goes like this. You belong to the city. You belong to the night. Living in a river of darkness beneath some neon lights. And then there's a saxophone part. That's right, that's right. That's old school. You don't know about music like that. You're 19, man. It's amazing. You don't understand. You grew up with the internet. I'm just figuring this shit out. You got satellite television. You got a phone in your motherfucking pocket. I used to have a cell phone this big. If I talk for more than 25 minutes, the back of it get hot. You got these iPhones I'm still impressed by that. Have you seen it? That shit is amazing. I could pull my iPhone out in front of Batman. He'll be like, what the fuck is this? Oh, you haven't seen this yet, Batman? I could go 5 years back in time with my iPhone. And when I get back in time, it'd be like, what was it 5 years ago? 2003. Okay, I go back, 2004. All right, I go back in time, right? And somehow I get access to a time machine. Now I go back in time. It's 2004, and I go to somebody and go, hey, I want to get something to eat. Where's a good sushi place? I don't really know my way around. I'm from the future. People are like, you are not from the future. I am too. Where you from? And I pull my iPhone out and say, I'm from 25 years in the future. They'd believe me. But really, I'd be like, I tricked you, motherfucker. I'm only from 5 years in the future. Shit is right around the corner, motherfucker. It's about to happen. I tricked you. I'm only from 5 years in the future. The rape stuff was funnier, Dave. No, I'm sorry, man. I thought that was me. Okay. You guys don't know what I'm going through. I might melt down like Lenny Bruce on this motherfucker. You don't know what I might do. You ever see them old Lenny Bruce tapes? Like first he's all funny, and then once he start getting all that trouble, he's I should melt down on the show. How about Joaquin Phoenix? What y'all think about that? That was bad? All right, I watched it, and I watched that whole interview, and I said to myself, Joaquin Phoenix is a fucking genius. That was like the greatest press appearance I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, that shit was... Yeah, you saw it?
Yeah.
What'd you think? Why? He was so what? He was not, no, he wasn't stoned with it. Oh, listen, I've been high. He was in complete control of that situation. You understand? This is how brilliant it is. Basically, what he's doing is resisting every protocol of what it's like to be on a late night talk show. He didn't do any of the banter. He didn't do any of that, hey, good to be here, Dave. I got a new movie coming out. He didn't do any of that shit. He's a completely different kind of celebrity than I am. By design of what he does. He's a fine actor. So you don't know what he's like. Only time you see Joaquin Phoenix, he's in a movie pretending to be somebody completely different. And he's very good at it, so you can't tell what he's actually like. So this is the first time he ever stepped out in front of his work, and he was like, made a point not to be charming at all. How have you been? Good. What are you working on? Music. What kind of music? Hip hop. And then everybody laughed and he goes, is that funny? I said, this guy's a fucking genius. 10 minutes on Letterman. He was on every publication the next day. He was in USA Today. Look how crazy it is. Everyone was talking about, he's a fucking nut. He must have been high or something. Joaquin was probably reading that shit like... I said, this guy is fucking brilliant. And you know who the guest on after him was? Exactly. Who gives a fuck what happened after that? Joaquin won. Check and mate. I said, that's the Mel Gibson playbook right there. Mel Gibson beat the game. Easily. And a move so weird and abstract, I'm surprised no one's done it sooner. This motherfucker made an action movie about Jesus. Check and mate. There's no answer to that. This guy took $20 million of his own dollars. He made an action movie about Jesus. And the movie grossed over $1 billion. He made $800 million off a $20 million investment. All in, he probably made close to $1 billion off a $20 million investment. Do you understand what that will do to your life? Do you understand how much money $1 billion personal dollars is? It can't. It's enough money to get pulled over by the police in LA County and jump out the car like fucking Jews. What's poppin'? Is everything all right? Police like, you can't say that about the Jews. I can't. Base nigga, I'm in rehab. Game over. That had never happened before. And then followed that shit up with Apocalypto, which was fucking... That movie's great. Have you seen it? That shit is like Mexican Braveheart. That is the best shit I've ever seen in my life. I was talking like that for a week. Taga, 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 cha. Taga, cha. You wanna know why? Because he made a movie, a major studio movie. He didn't use one Hollywood actor in the entire movie. It's not cheap. That's amazing. He got indigenous people from the Yucatan to be in Hollywood. It's amazing. You imagine that shit? Just going to the Yucatan? Let alone going there to cast some movies, walking up to somebody in a thong. I got taga, 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 I got taga. Have you ever considered acting? Taga, taga, cha. Ika, taga, taga, cha. Well, my name is Mel Gibson, and Passion of the Christ. I've seen that. I'm telling you right now, if I had a sketch comedy show, let me tell you right now, if I had a sketch comedy show, I guarantee you, I fucking guarantee you, I would do the funniest Apocalypto sketch that you couldn't even fucking imagine what I would do. I got an angle on that shit. No, seriously. I got an angle on that shit that's so good, I'm like, nobody do that shit. Saturday Night Live, nobody would think of the shit that I would do. And it's so simple. It's right in the face. If I had a sketch comedy show... You know some funny shit me and my wife was talking about? This makes me laugh. You know that Beyonce song? She goes, if I was... Say if I was a boy, you wouldn't understand. Man, listen what she say. My wife say, you would never hear a man sing a song if I wasn't... She said some worse shit than that, but I won't tell you what she said. But that shit was really funny. We used to like, this should be, yeah, this oh my goodness. You know, how long have I been on stage? Like 25 minutes, 30 minutes? Seriously, how long do you think I've been up here?
Hour 20.
All right, one time I did a show, right? It's not too long ago, and I lost track of the time. I did 7.5 hours, right? I walked out of the comedy club, and Starbucks was open, the sun was up, everything. I'm not gonna do that tonight. And the only reason I'm not gonna do that is because I haven't eaten my dinner. Sushi dinner. I know you're from England because I already heard about you. No, her right there. She's from England. I know her. That black lady right there. I met her. What is this, the embassy party? What the fuck is going on? How do they all know each other? I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. Boy, you guys did conquer a lot of countries. Look, you know, I know. Well, no, good on you, mate. I'm not hating. Black American dude. This is the whole, my worldview. You'll never understand. At least that's what I'll tell you when it's convenient. You know what I mean. Where you from, man?
From Massachusetts.
What's your nationality?
Puerto Rican.
Habla español. Sí. Un poquito sí. ¿Y tú? No, that's right. I be speaking some shit. I speak a little Spanish. I also know a little sign language. I sign slow as shit. Why do I know sign language? I like deaf pussy. Woo! That's good. Now, I used to live near Gallaudet. It's the largest deaf university. And the girls was gorgeous. And I used to go, hey, what's going on with you? And they'd be like, oh, shit. And I literally studied that shit. It didn't help. So I was in Venezuela. I was in Caracas, speaking the sign language. This is not even really a joke. It's just a thought association thing. So I'm in Caracas and I'm watching TV, and they have the bubble with the person speaking sign language. And I guess Spanish sign language is different than American sign language. All I can tell you is it's very sexually charged. I was like, if she do like this one more time, I'm going to lose my motherfucking mind. Barack doesn't need this right now. Can I have one more cigarette and then I'll leave, I promise. What time is it, Greenwich Mean Time?
Probably about 4 in the morning.
Oh. I like the way you guys talk. You're like 5:15. You guys don't, it doesn't mean anything to you, but that shit sounds very different to us. Do you guys have sushi in No, just kidding, I know you do. I've had sushi in London at Nobu's. Over at Hyde Park. That's right. I have a plan to save the world. Well, I'm not going to talk about it. Some strippers help me put it together. Where y'all going? What train you catching?
Back to Long Island.
Oh, you do have to catch a train. No, don't be upset. No, you ain't no disrespect. And listen, if I wasn't me, I'd walk out on me. Because I already know what I'm going to say anyway. Don't clap me off. That should have made me stay just to be spiteful. And I got comfortable shoes on. Shit. Let me hold that cigarette and then maybe I'll leave. I have to leave. So is she. She's my half sister-in-law. Nice. Anyone else from another country?
Cigarette.
Who? You from Australia? Oh, shit. Belgium. I don't know anything about Belgium. No, I know, I know the waffles and food products. I'm just talking about. I don't know about your history. You guys are mysterious. Not that you're mysterious, but you're not troublemakers. You like that quiet country. There's no Belgium stereotypes I can capitalize on. You know how the Belgium do. Oh, shit, they do be doing that. No good Belgium jokes. You're safe. You lethal weapon me. Diplomatic immunity. I had thought of this. Nah, I'm not gonna. That's corny. Let me get out of here. Sometimes I'll stay on stage and I'll just be thinking of so many funny jokes, but tonight, I can't think of nothing but that sushi dinner. I'm not even lying. And I know where I'm going to eat it at, too. I might go to 3 different sushi restaurants at this hour of the night. What time is it?
12:25.
You probably wonder why I couldn't tell that from my watch. It's broken. But it still looks nice. It's on GMT.
Do you like chicken adobe?
Why I gotta like chicken? I know. I do like it. It's not my favorite, though. I like the machado and the ponce. I know all about that culture, okay? You can't fool me. I've been to the barbecues. I have all their food, and then we go downstairs. Want that karaoke machine.
Yeah.
And
I know.
you know exactly what I'm talking about. And then we go upstairs, pack up boxes, and send them to Manila. Pants for everybody. I really should do something about that. That shit was not cool. That guy was butt naked. You're gonna make it. You two, as a couple. You're gonna make it. No, I believe in you. You know why? Because I talk like a cynic, but I feel like a romantic. I believe in love. Seriously. No, seriously. It can happen. Do you know I've never cheated on my wife? That's right. I mean, I'm not saying that for applause. I mean, but I really should get applause. I mean, you know, I've been to All-Star Weekend in Las Vegas and then cheat on my wife. You know how fucking hard it is for a famous person to not fuck somebody at All-Star Weekend in Vegas? I mean, listen, I'm not bragging, I'm just saying. You're regular people. You have to go out and you have got to look for trouble, okay? I just gotta go out and shit just starts happening. I've been minding my business, walking through the casino, trying to get in my room. The guy says, hey, you're Dave Chappelle, aren't you? Hey, how's it going, buddy? Hey, we got 12 naked bitches in the hot air balloon. You want to come over? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I've never been on a balloon ride at night before. I have to say no to these things all the time. And young man, I had what's called a old-fashioned courtship. You know what that is? It means there's no sex involved. Long phone conversations all night, hand-holding, shit like this.
What?
Yes, I did that. You know why? You know why, man? Because at first you'd be like, you'd be sexually frustrated. Then after a while, you wait long enough and you realize you actually can see the person you're dating and you actually find out, oh shit, I actually like this person. And you realize you got something special and it's worth the wait. You know what I mean? I was fucking other women to hold me over. Don't be naive. But I'm saying... No, you know what I don't do? You know what? I've been cheated on before. We're all human beings, right? This happens to the best of us. I personally didn't like it. It happens, you know, you're a pretty girl. Have you ever been cheated on? You don't? No, okay. He's looking like... I'm playing with you. You know, but you know how them Belgians be doing, man. That's good. I don't know what you... None of y'all have ever been cheated on. Any of y'all never been... Never. Huh? Not that you know. Oh, good on you. I've been cheated on, and I caught the girl in the act. That shit's there. That's bad. You clap. That's it. That's it. Look, the only thing for me, I mean, you can't even imagine how painful that was. For me personally, the only thing worse than seeing it with my own eyes, and this is just me, was fighting a naked man. That shit was gross. It's like he had 3 fists or something. You know, I'm boxing us up about it, and then his dick caught my jeans. Just a little. That shit was really crazy. I mean, really crazy. Because I fought the guy for like 2 minutes. It was disgusting. He maintained an erection the entire time. I know, if you imagine how I felt. This is too much was happening. Not funny? That's not funny at all.
No, tell us the story.
I'm sorry, I thought this was the context to say things like that. Should I read some poetry? Don't tell Maya Angelou I'll be talking like this. You know, I seen Maya Angelou, and I went to her house.
Yeah.
They didn't show this part on television, right? You gonna take off? Don't tell Dr. Angelo about me. Are you leaving for real?
No, go to the bathroom. But I want to hear the Maya Angelou thing.
Do you want to hear the story? It's not all that, but it is because it's Maya Angelou. She know what she do. See, the thing is, you have to, if you talk to her, right? I'm not gonna do an impression, but if you talk to her, she can quote literature like she's Maya Angelou. I'm not even gonna tell you this story. It's not that. Well, she goes, there's a book by a man named Machiavelli called The Prince. She goes to a whole diatribe about Machiavelli, who he was, you know, historical context. And I realize I'm talking to a woman who is America's poet laureate, professor of literature, and, you know, Pulitzer Prize, whatever. She won it all. She says, in this book, Machiavelli says to the prince, he must separate the people. And if the people cling to one another and refuse to part, then you must picture them as if they were in a pit. And eventually they will push one of their own to the top to be their leader. And when they do, you must grab their hand and fling them to the mountaintop with the villa. And if they don't, no, she says, and if they refuse the villa, you must cut his motherfucking head off. She didn't say that. She didn't say that. You must cut his head off. Do you know what that means? It means I should have taken that $50 million when I had the chance. But you know why I don't feel bad about losing that $50 million? Because what if I have $10 million in the bank? Okay, you know the difference between having $10 million and $50 million? $40 fucking million, that's right. But I can have $10 million in the bank. I can go to a restaurant and I could look across the room and I say, you see that guy over there? He has $500 million. We're eating the same thing. And we might even drive some of the same cars. And we might even fuck some of the same girls. Because I've never heard a girl say, I would fuck him, but he only has $10 million. You'll never hear that shit. It's all relative. And money is an abstract idea anyway. I'm serious about that. It's out there. Digitally. We're all digital strippers. Working like hoes for digital paychecks. Go to the bank and try to get all your money out. If you can, probably don't have that much money. But if you can, then I hope that tax break works out for you. But we have over $100,000. They're gonna be like, we're gonna, Mr. Chappelle, wait a minute, we're gonna need to make some phone calls. Hold on, Mr. Chappelle. There's something wrong with our service. That's when you know that you make a lot of money in the bank when they say hi to you as soon as you walk in. Hi. The whole thing makes me nervous. All that money did not disappear, miss. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. You know who I think has it? Strippers. Oh, she said my mom must be rich. Ooh. I can't believe that. A white woman from England just stung me with the mama joke. That is a first in a very long and boring career. Finally, something is, I've been waiting for you for so many years. I knew you would come one day. That was fucking great. She just hit me with a mama joke. And it was all proper and British. Her form was nice. I have no rebuttal for you. I do, but I'm not. No, you know what I mean. That's like me going to Mike Tyson, like, hey, let's slapbox. Of course I have a rebuttal. And of course Mike Tyson could beat me in slapbox. I hope to think that he wouldn't. Demonstrate that.
What about for the crowd thing?
Ah! That's some Maximus shit right there. You heard it? What about for the crowd? Dun, dun, dun. I heard that gladiator music in my mind. Dun, 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 dun. Win the crowd. And you will win your freedom. Gang, 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 gang. You know, that's true, though. Really, if the crowd is with me, I can get away with a lot of shit. That's why I miss my show. Because I used to say the craziest shit on television. I was thinking about that the other day. There was a scene in my show, and I didn't appreciate this at the time. First of all, I like Rosie O'Donnell. Personally, I've met her and I know her. We look in the Player Haters Ball sketch, we look at it in the photo flip and I say, she wears underwear with dick holes in them. And that's a silly joke. But I remember having a series of phone calls where we argue about whether or not I could say dick hole in that. And I remember the lady from Standards Practice called me Dave. I was like, yeah. She's like, you got it. You got dick hole. I was like, great. But you be so busy, you don't appreciate how great of a moment in your life that is. I said dick hole on television. I was over 30 when I did it. That's fucking hilarious. Robert Kennedy was the Attorney General of the United States. He was 36 years old. I was over 30. I said dick hole on television. You think they could have got away with that shit? No. You're gonna make it, kid. You too. Thirsty for her? No, I'm good. I'm thirsty for a sushi dinner with some soy sauce. I'm not that kind of dude. I don't like looking at other dudes' girlfriends. That shit make me uncomfortable. You know what I mean? That's just me. I mean, I'll be looking at them, but not when they're together, this shit, you know. That's how I can tell I'm like not a good-looking celebrity. Because girls will come up to me, like real hot girls will be like, oh, my boyfriend loves you. Like, oh, great. That's them drawing the line like, nah, this is not for me. I met this lady. She was fine as shit. You know what she told me? She says, my grandchild loves you. And I was like, holy shit, I'm talking to a gilf. Actually, a grandmother, I was like, et cetera, et cetera. She was beautiful. It was amazing. I couldn't believe she had grandkids.
Oh, we love you.
No, it's all right. I mean, look, I'm good. I'm comfortable with myself. I know what I look like under these clothes. Not bad. Naked, I look like a Kenyan runner. You ever seen them Kenyan runners who come when they win the New York Marathon? I'm approximately like that naked. All right, everybody. I know I'm supposed to get out of here. Government's coughing in the back. Stop talking. Hey, you take care. I want you to have a great night. Do me a favor. Do not tell anybody you saw me. I'm just kidding. Just working on my comeback. 35 people at a time, baby. That's all I Shit, this shit will get out. I don't need everybody. You're the little crowd that could. I don't care about that. I don't want to be on TV right now. Not right now. But if I had a sketch, y'all do that apocalypse? I had a good Barack sketch too. Although, you know what was funny? I'll tell you what. Are you going downtown? You got a car? Okay, I got one too. Want to race? This to 14th Street. We'll just race 14th Street. I'm totally joking. My car got a driver, but he seems like he's competent. You got a Coca-Cola in there? Oh. She said, I like British people. She says he left it here ages ago. I want to learn how to talk like it. Hey, she is back. What's happened? Hey, can I have a Coca-Cola? Hey, she is back too. You know what he asked me about you? He asked me if I was thirsty for you. We've all got a little Jack Johnson in us, don't we? I'm just kidding. You know that. Listen. My mouth says racist things. My penis is a humanitarian. He wants to see everybody do well. Do you have any Coca-Cola? Oh, it is coming.
Where's your sushi?
Downtown. At a 5-star restaurant. With a Japanese chef named Yoshi. It's a Japanese chef, it's a man. He's up. And you come in the restaurant and they go, "Kushay." I don't know what they say. You taking off? Don't leave, man.
Nah, man, I gotta just pee. That's all. I've been holding it a long time.
No, you kept it real. You kept it real. We all, hey, thanks, man. Little practice. Just getting ready. The Korean lady was like, "Nice form." I'm sorry, I know, I was kidding. You know you want to come. Cause I go to the Korean sushi place in LA. It's a little different. It's good though. It's still sushi, but this shit is thick. That shit be like wagon wheels. Them shits is delicious. It's like Thanksgiving for sushi. You guys don't know what the fuck. You know what it is? You guys are tired, and you guys have your own lives. But you know what? Hey, man. What y'all want me to do? Go home and just be by myself and not talk to anybody? I'm sleeping in a hotel, all right? Not cheating. And if I watch a porno movie, show up on my bill. And my wife knows it's porn because it don't have the title on it. Just says, discreet movie. David. And after I eat my sushi, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the gym. And you know what I'm going to do after that? Get some rest. But first... No, I'm not going to get more sushi. But I traveled today. And I didn't get my dinner because my wife didn't cook. And I'm a little old to be eating top ramen after 6 p.m. Getting a little old, getting a little tired of eggs for dinner. Marriage does have its privileges. I eat 3 meals a day now. Are you really like one of those backpacking people? Have you gone all the way across America on this walkabout?
No.
But you haven't gone across America. You ain't seen shit till you go across America. You know where you need to go? Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's that fucking town? El Paso, Texas. You ever been to El Paso, Texas?
No, you just go to America.
Oh man, you gotta check out this country. Is got. All right, hey, see you, man. Oh, okay. You been to South America? You go to the jungles and all that shit? All right, do this. Go to a state called Wyoming. In top left corner, Yellowstone National Park. It's one of the most beautiful places in America. I'm serious, and there's no cell phone reception. You know who I met there? Yeah, no matter. I'm trying to give you some more good travel tips. Oh, no, don't go there. Your experiences traveling might be a lot different than what it's like for a person like me to travel. Because I travel in style, motherfucker. I do it right. Fuck a backpack. I've done that before. Hey, you guys, take it easy. Oh, you gonna smoke?
You can smoke in here.
You know why I can smoke in here? Because I have an endorsement deal with Philip Morris. I don't drink alcohol. Change my ways. Hallelujah. All right. You won this time. Thank you. I'm not finished. Oh, boy. Hey,
What's
take
the
it off?
Barack sketch?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Come on, man. You know, there was a story in the New York Times, though, about how comedians were having a hard time coming up with Barack, though. You got to be out of your motherfucking mind. And not just because he's black. I mean, you know, but I got stuff. I'm a joke telling machine. I have no choice. Peanut M&M's. The good stuff? Try them out. And as for you, get the fuck out of here. I'm totally joking. I just had to say something because I felt defenseless. You guys would have been doing this shit 4 years ago when I had that show. Look, I'm Rick James, bitch. Look at my titties. So finicky. I don't want to grow up. Fuck it. I don't. I have to. I have no choice. But inside, you know how you feel all young at 19? That's how I be feeling. 19. 19. You don't even know about that shit. There used to be a whole song about that. Remember that shit? 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. You know what it was about? Vietnam. Saigon. That was the average age of draftee Vietnam War. 19. 19. Holy shit, the 80s were weird. Remember Max Headroom?
Yes.
And everyone's like, it's fucking amazing. Not really. Not anymore. Kid, meet me up front. The fucking 80s. You don't remember that Knight Rider? I'm on my way, Michael. It's a car with a British accent, but it was an American car. No thing was gonna press. When he was ready to go, he would just tell his car. Kid's just getting hot in here. It's a 1 hour television show like that. Night Rider, that's right. 1 hour. You know, one time I went on a date with a girl who was a flight attendant, and I couldn't tell how old she was. She was a flight attendant. Crazy things happened to their skin, and she was black. So she could have been anywhere from like 20 to 60. As I asked her, of course, the date, I said, how old are you anyway? She says, David, you're never supposed to ask a woman her age. Like she got all, you know. So then I start talking about TV shows like I'm talking to you right now. And then I ask her, I trick her, I say, well, what shows did you used to watch when you were little? She's like, oh, I used to like to watch Gunsmoke and Bananas. I said, Gunsmoke? She was like, well, I used to like when Gilligan's Island come on at nighttime. I was like, nighttime? So that shit came on after school. Yep. Hey, what's up? I didn't even recognize you, that hat on. Didn't do anything. Were you supposed to go on tonight? Oh, and I talked all the time about didn't I? No, it is all good. You know why? Because you need to pay your dues. I'm just kidding. I'm totally joking. The old comedian's like, you know what happened to me one time? I'll just tell you. It didn't happen to me, actually. No, this didn't happen to me. Something like this happened to me. But I'll tell you the one that didn't happen to me because it's funny. There's a comic, funny comic, but he's a new comic, and he was bombing on stage one night, which is already hilarious. You know how that is. Because as comedians, no matter how much we love each other, it's people bombing. It's funny. Even now, it's not going well. The worse it goes, for us, the funnier it is. So he was bombing, but he was having one of those bombs. Yeah, it just seems someone bomb so bad they get thirsty. He was bombing like that. And you had to be there to see it. There's an old comedian in the back, and he kept going, pay your dues? As he was having that throat dry bomb, he kept saying, pay your dues. And I mean, it's like I'm bombing now, but this is not really bombing. Like you think, oh, I saw Dave, he's not doing so well. But you've never actually seen, I mean, when somebody bombs, hey.
Just go to pee.
Hey, no, it's all right. It's all, I don't, you know what I mean? I come in peace. If you don't, you know how it is when somebody bombs. You ever seen someone bomb so bad you'll be like, I'll remember this for the rest of my life. Okay, so listen to this. And I'm saying names. Yes. All right, so I'm in LA, right? Showcase for NBC. So you can imagine what that's like in LA. It's a network showcase. It's bring all the comedians come to audition for a major American television station. This particular night, instead of the steps that people normally walk on the stage, there was a ramp built. And they wheel onto the stage. The gentleman, they introduce him. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Carl Crazy Legs Fonseca. And Carl Crazy Legs Fonseca comes on stage. They wheel him up there, and I'm not exaggerating. This gentleman is a real person. He's incredibly handicapped. They said he had cerebral palsy, but I mean, it was amazing. He was very handicapped, rocking back and forth, this, that. So I'm just telling you as an audience member, it made me feel a little uncomfortable. At first. Then he starts doing his act. Gets his first laugh, it was a good laugh. Second laugh was even better laugh. Like by 2 minutes into his act, it wasn't uncomfortable. 3 minutes to his act, it was like he wasn't even handicapped anymore. I'm telling you, by 7 minutes, it was beyond handicapped. It was like he was standing tall, and by 8 minutes, he was fucking superhuman. Listen to me. I'm doing comedy over 20 years now. I've never seen somebody before then or since then do this good. It was fucking amazing. I mean, he was genuinely, sincerely funny. The crowd starts going nuts. And he finished his show. He say, thank you very much. Good night. And the place fucking erupts. I mean, I have never seen anything like this. Good night, everybody. drops the mic. They wheel him off the stage. Audience is still standing up clapping. It was fucking amazing. Now he's all the way to the back. You know, LA Improv is, he's in the back, still going crazy. It's like the end of Purple Rain when Prince walked through the motherfucking back and everybody's all in the hallway. I mean, it was frothing at the mouth. People loving him. On all that hoopla, I hear the MC go, "Ladies and gentlemen, Nick DiPaolo." You know Nick DiPaolo. He's a funny dude. I call this a cosmically funny. You know what cosmically funny something is? That's when something happens in the room, and it might not be funny to the people in the room, but the joke is actually told by the observer. Because then you say you saw it, and then it's funny. This shit was cosmically funny. So Nick goes on. After Crazy Days Fonseca had what I still consider the best set I've ever seen in my life, Nick DiPaolo went on. You can tell him I said this. He had the worst fucking show I have ever seen any comedian. I mean, this motherfucker died the most horriblest death ever. I mean, it was fucking amazing how bad he did. And it was the worst kind of bomb, because it wasn't like a loud bomb. It was just like I could feel hate radiating out of the audience. And you know why he bombed? Not because Carl was so good, but because Nick did all handicap jokes after him. It was fucking right. He had to be a comedian to understand how it was so fucking wrong that it might have been the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like while the whole crowd was like, "We hate you, Nick," I was thinking, I can't wait to tell somebody about this. I remind him about that almost every time I see him. You remember when Carl Crazy Legs Fonseca went up, he did all handicap? Why you do that, Nick? Why do you do that? Bad decisions. Honestly, though, if he did his best stuff, I don't think there's anything he could have done after that shit. You know who else, Mom? Ahmed Dinajan. You know Ahmed Dinajan, the president of Iran, he came to New York and bombed. First of all, he had the worst introduction in the history of public speaking. Coming to the stage, this next man, many would consider to be a complete lunatic. He diligently pursues nuclear weapons. He denies the Holocaust. He thinks that homosexuality doesn't exist in Iran. Please give a big New York welcome. Akamaka Dakalaka Jagaja, or whatever his name is. Shit was awful. They should have already introduced him. Artie for Clark, like, "Yo, you seen this next nigga on History Channel? He's been on CNN, Fox News. Give it up for Ahmed Dinajan, y'all. Show him some love." Thank you, Artie. This lady said, "This is painful." No, miss, this is fucking hilariously self-indulgent. You know, in every comic's career, you hit a stride on the stage where everyone in the audience becomes an extension of your own imagination. It doesn't matter if you do good or bad. Why? What did you want to talk about? What did you wish I'd talk about?
Barack Obama.
Really? I think you're good. At least I like your skirt. I do. I do. You know why? Because there could be an asteroid speeding towards Earth right now. And do you think they would even tell your ass? No. They would not tell you shit. Just in case it missed, they want you to work every day until the last day of the asteroid. Oh, it is coming. Sorry we didn't tell y'all, but we thought maybe it might. Thought maybe it might miss. We didn't want to slow the economy down because we got to pay China back. Everybody's got to pay China back. And you know what it is about Korea, miss, that it gets me? My Japanese friends say you copied them, but I don't believe that. You know what? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to start beef. Isn't that a rivalry though? Japanese, Korean, the Sony Samurai. So, stripper would know. That's why I'm gonna have a footnote in my next time I do a show. This information was fact checked by a stripper. Oh, okay, good. This guy knows what he's talking about. Strip was American. I don't know what strip. You know, I went to a strip club in England, in Soho. I don't go to strip clubs anymore. I think they're gross, but at that time I did. And cause I was around 19. 19. This is a true story. It's not even. And you know what? In the age of Barack, this would be so out of context. But just picture this: so I go to a strip club, and it's empty. It's in your Soho neighborhood, right? I get in there, it's like me and another comedian and like two other kind of shady looking dudes. And the room is real small. We just kind of sitting there and nothing's happening. Like nothing. And then I don't remember if they had a speaker system or a boombox. But like a girl rushes in. She's wearing like street clothes. She runs to another room and she comes back. She comes back in a, not like a sexy stripper suit, but in like a Jane Fonda workout leotard kind of thing. Had like this one-piece swimsuit stock. It's actually happened to me. So we're sitting there with these two shady guys, and she puts a mat down, like a yoga mat type thing. This actually happened. And she looks at us, she says, I'm not going to take my clothes off. I'm just going to do some exercises. And we were just sitting there like, huh? And then she started doing all that shit. Like literally like this, touching toes. This goes on probably for, I mean, literally, she's exercising right in my face. And this goes on for maybe what seemed like forever. It was probably about a good 5 minutes. You know I'm not good with time. Could have been 5 minutes, could have been an hour. I can't tell. Bottom line is she's exercising, and it's going on. And back in these days, I used to smoke a lot of reefer. And I could find reefer in any country. So I had weed in England. I smoked it. And I started to laugh. It's a very small room. But I started laughing uncontrollably because I was like, this is fucking hilarious. And it's this, you know what I mean? It wasn't sexy at all. It wasn't any fantasy in it. It just was like this weird, sad portrait of a woman exercising in front of me. It was fucking crazy. So, okay, I'm laughing. I don't know if this is even funny. It's just like, never mind, I shouldn't even start this story. All right, she got serious. I start laughing. She gets mad, and she stands up. But you have to picture how bad this is. She's in the Jane Fonda. You know how Jane Fonda. And then she's turning around and she's furious, but she still got that outfit on. And she's like, "Well, I'm not gonna dance for a nigger." And it was so fucking weird. And then I started laughing harder. And then I say to this big bouncer guy in the corner, I go, "Hey, can we get another stripper? Mine is racist." He had to be there. It was very fun. And then they ended up kicking us out. Like we weren't going to leave anyway. But it was just something about... What time is it? What's almost one? 5 minutes? All right, I'm going to leave. I'm going to walk off stage. No, I'm going to leave because the place is still open until 2. So I'm going to go there. But all right, you know why? Because in New York, you can do anything so late at night. And you know what I mean? Right now, I'd have been sleeping. I'm serious. I'd probably be sleeping. All right. Man, you guys dress good. Well, this stinks. It does not stink. I'm actually having fun. And the more uncomfortable you feel, the stronger it makes me. Woo-wee. I was like that you guys are 19 and you just like, I don't know. What are y'all gonna do after this?
Head back to the hostel.
The hostel? You live in a hostel? Oh, where are you from?
Montreal.
Wow, that's a great city. And let me tell you something. Your strippers would have never done that to me. No, that was great. I mean, it is, yeah, that, you know, Montreal made my career. I'll tell you all about it. That Just for Laughs festival was fucking fantastic. You staying in a hostel too?
Yeah.
All of you? I saw a porno movie like that once. I want to go to that hostel. Where is it? How much does it cost?
We'll get you in, sir.
You will you?
Yeah.
Look at you pimping. Oh my goodness, you know. Wait a minute. Are you? Don't worry about a thing, mate. I got a whole hostel full of pussy. Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. What do you, huh? Y'all need to get your knapsacks and move hostels. You might be in the wrong hostel. Wow. Man, that sounds great. What are the beds like? So hot. Bunk beds. Hot girls and bunk beds. You lucky dog. And poor me, I gotta go over by myself. That nice ass Four Seasons. Well, I'm fucking around. I ain't staying at the Four Seasons. You know where I'm staying. But there will be some sushi in my name. Yeah. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this. I can't believe that all you guys are staying at a hostel and this guy's... You can't see yourselves from my perspective. I'm looking at this long-ass table, look like the Last Supper of pussy, and he's like the Jesus... I'm totally joking. I know these jokes stink, I know. I should have got... Oh, this is a class trip? What school? What's college? Oh, okay. We call that college here. It's the same thing here, right? Isn't college and university is the same, right? What's the difference between college and university? Colleges don't give PhDs. Oh. These are the kind of nuances that only white people pay attention to. I'm going to university. Cambridge. You guys go to Cambridge? Oh, I stole a bicycle there one time. Rode that shit over and I put it back, but I did take that motherfucker for a few hours. Cause I was hanging out with some Belgians. What do they call you guys? Belgians? Belgians. I call them Belgians. I'm sorry, you know, we Americans, we don't know about how you guys identify each other. I once got in an argument with a guy in Amsterdam. It was crazy. He's like, I don't know where he's from. He goes, how many languages do you speak? I was like, excuse me? And then, you know, Amsterdam, so I was like, Amsterdam. He said, how many you speak? I said, how many languages do you speak? He's like, I speak 5 languages. That shit was crazy. I was like, yo, I'm from America. I can get on a plane and fly out for 6 hours from one end of my country to another and speak one language the entire time. Because that's how we roll. I said, and you speak English, so what is the fucking problem? Give me some more of that weed. Because you guys got to speak at least 5 languages. So living over there, everybody speak. I'm glad you got that one money now. That's good.
Just move on.
We live in Australia. English is not your language anymore. You know why? Because Black Americans got a hold of it and tweaked it. We tweaked that shit. I was watching the news today and they were talking about the bling at the Oscars, and I was like, really? The bling? You made that You made that up yourself, white folks? You did that yourself?
You're yourself.
This is like a bizarro world. Take it easy, fellas. This is like the whole world inside out. That is all the imageries, man. It's fucking crazy. I live in a bubble. That's what they do. They do that in England too. They put celebrities in the bubble. I seen Amy Winehouse in the British tabloid, and I was saying, well, you might want to rethink that rehab thing. I've never looked at a celebrity and been like, I'm worried for you, but she literally like, it'd take a lot to worry me. I was like, you need help. Like I would. She doesn't know me. She probably doesn't even know who I am, but I would stage an intervention. You just read about it in tabloids. Black man breaks into Amy Winehouse home, smack on the face, says stop doing drugs, and snuck out the window. I wouldn't even take nothing. I'd just be like, stop doing drugs, Amy.
You just did one.
No, I know, but this one's special. I'm not. I got a carton. Hey, you want one? It's an American cigarette. I like it. I like the way she said that. I'd love one, please. And I like the way she said, I'm half for the peanut. The way y'all talk, oh my goodness. Oh, here you go, man. Stop being a bitch. That's good.
I swear I don't even smash what I do. I'm just confused.
Yeah, help yourself, man. We're all in this together. I'm going to get you guys through the experience of spending this much time with me. You going downtown? For real, for real?
Yeah.
You going to do a set?
No, I just saying that. Get some sushi.
I'm going to do that. I have other things, important things I should be doing, but you know, that goes. Sushi sounds better, right? And I need to eat, whatever I do. Seriously, I got a tennis game tonight. I love it. It's good shit. Let me tell you something. They have that in Australia, too. You guys got everything we got now. Shit ain't no fun being from here. Every place is the same. This shit no fun anymore. Kalgoorlie. What's so great about Kalgoorlie? What's so great about that? He said there's no sushi in Kalgoorlie. That sounds awful. Come to Kalgoorlie. We don't have sushi or pussy or anything like that.
Push pigs back. Push pigs.
Ugh. Australia is so crazy. You got them kangaroos and shit. Let me tell you something. That is probably the most horrifying animal I have ever seen in my fucking life. I saw it on television. I did not like the way that shit looked. Shit looked like a rat with a pouch with a smaller rat in its stomach. motherfuckers like this, and a baby be in that pouch. I said, this shit is disgusting me. It's the fucking creepiest animal I have.
I wish they were friendly.
Huh?
I said I wish they were friendly.
Are they friendly?
No.
You can't just go.
They fuck my car up every time I
Wait a minute. Fucking disgusting. A kangaroo smashed your car.
fucking bigger than us, mate. They're on the road everywhere.
And I heard they box.
They rock. They rock my car in.
They jump in.
They're big.
Like this? With the
Yeah.
No, seriously, like I heard they lean back on their tails.
Yeah, they do.
And they,
And then they fucking it in, and then you're out of it.
it's fucking crazy. Not me. You might be out of it. I'll fuck that kangaroo up. Can't be back. I'm not smashing your car. Not my spree wheels.
110, like that kangaroo, you still lose.
Wow. What if you die? You can die that way.
What's that, sir?
They can kill you
Yeah.
with them strong ass feet.
Yeah. Straight through the windscreen.
It's fucking crazy. Could you imagine dying like that? Could you imagine? If you're like, Dave, they come and think, it's Earl. What happened to Earl? Got raped again? No. A kangaroo kicked him in his stomach and he's dead. Kangaroo. It's a fucking creepy animal. And the way their hands be little like this, shit is fucking disgusting. I can't even explain. Yeah, it looked like a rat with another rat, with a smaller rat in the pot. Fucking disgusting. You ever catch a rat in New York? And you ever see them rats when they be eating? Isn't that shit gross? You ever see them eating something that they don't want to run away from? They just look up like. Ugh. It's fucking nasty. Where I live, I got like deers, raccoons. You know what's ugly is you seen a possum? They don't got those in England, do they? Shit's a fucking ugly. They look like a rat that just woke up. Oh, his hair be all matted and look. And because they can't see good, they're nocturnal. So I'll drive and my headlights will be on. I'll be this close to them, they'll be like, fucking nasty. They're gross. We got a lot of animals like that in America. You guys have got to see the real America. Don't just stay in a hostel in New York and see New York. This shit's just like London, but new. Seriously, London is like so old when you go there because it's England's an old country. Our shit still got, our shit is new. But if you go in the middle of America, you'll see some shit you've never imagined. Fat people. The scenery, you gotta go for the scenery. There's skinny people. You gotta, you know what it is? Like it'll look the same okay, say you take like, where are we? We're in New York. Okay, take Route, what is it, 80? Take 80, then you take 80 to 71, 71 to 70. Take Interstate 70, it's a straight shot. Everything looks the same. From the time you get on 70 till you get to Kansas. Once you get to Kansas, the whole country flattens out. Then after Kansas, the end of Kansas, you start seeing hills. Now you get into Colorado. This is when the shit starts to get real good. No, seriously, because before that, you're going to be on 70. You're going to go to Indianapolis. You're going to go to St. Louis. There's a lot of barren cornfields. When you get to Denver, then you start seeing mountains and shit like that, right? And then you take 70, cut north, go up through Wyoming. Everything's empty. You can see nothing but mountains and gay cowboys. It's just a movie. You get to Yellowstone. When you go to Yellowstone, then you go to 80-something, get back on 80.